Greetings, family. This is Basu Blaksis Nefertim. Just felt drawn to come on here and pull some cards. I haven't done this in forever. I've never done this on YouTube, so this is my first time going live, pulling cards, and just seeing what the energy is doing right about now. I've been feeling a lot going on, and just wanted to come and connect real quick. Just finished doing a live on Instagram with my sister from Just Relax Farms in Louisiana, and we're going to be doing an event called the Comedic Colony on October 4th, and I'm so excited. They have 67 acres of land that has been in their family since 1873. So you know I'm Sacred Space Egyptian Yoga, and I love sacred spaces. And the Black family being able to keep land in their possession for that long, that is amazing to me. That is absolutely awesome, and I am here for that. So Sacred Space Egyptian Yoga is all about traveling to sacred spaces, doing our chants, doing our meditations, honoring the ancestors that came before us, activating that land, and activating ourselves as well. So I've been doing this work for about 9 or 10 years now, and it has just been a complete and utter blessing to me, and I am living the life of my dreams, and through connecting with Black people on Black land and through this Kemetic African yoga journey. And so the cards that I've been pulling this week have been really interesting, and I've been wanting to share some of the things that's been coming out. So I'm just like, okay, well, I'm just gonna hop on here, see if it works, see how it works, and how I can utilize this space. I'm gonna be getting with my cousin Wisdom and presenting these I Am Sacred boxes. They are ceremony boxes that we have, and when I tell you this thing is so beautiful, first of all, you get this journal here, and also when you open it, let's see if I can get the open part. Here we go. Inside, such a beautiful presentation. You get a prayer scarf like this one I have here that I refuse to take off. You get a prayer scarf here, or you can call it dancing scarf, prayer scarf here that you get here. Then you also get a candle, a nice, beautiful pillar candle. I'm talking about, this box is just everything when I tell you. And so then you also get a bindi, beautiful bindi in there for your third eye activation. You also get your swords of truth, nice calligraphy pen and another pen, just absolutely amazing. And this is like my favorite part. I'm a fire sign, so I just went bananas when I saw these matches with the gold tip. Like, she just really went in. You also get a smaller bag that has the logo and everything on it. I don't have it with me. Oh yeah, this one here. You get this one, and this is gonna have your Palo Santo, your selenite wand, your sage in there, and it's just a whole package that you'll get. And you can join our community online, and again, that is I Am Sacred. That is the I Am Sacred, and we go through this monthly journey together where we ceremony, we journal, we talk, we dance, we go in, and we're going to be launching in the 1st of September. So be prepared for that, because that is going to be coming through, and it's going to be so awesome. And I just can't wait for us to build in community with our community. Hi Luke, hi Caesar, hi Mauve, how y'all doing? Brazil, oh my gosh, I cannot wait to go to Brazil. That is one of the top 5 places that I want to go, okay? Definitely to Brazil. So that would be awesome. Yeah, so I will let you guys know when we launch So let's see what our first card is. Wajet, life force energy. Wajet. That's the first card that we pull. And this is from the Anubis Oracle. Okay, just to let you know, this is from the Anubis Oracle. And I love this deck. So the first card we pick is Wajet. The next one is Khnum. And Khnum is the master craftsman, creator of form, organizing principle. And we have life force, purification, and divine awakening. My daughter just got a snake this week, so that's interesting. She just got an Amazonian boa. And then we have the cosmic influences, Ma'at, Thoth, and Kapira. So yeah, that's probably some really interesting energies there. So let's get into that. I'm excited. Wajet. Yeah, we just got a snake this week. That would be the first card to pull. Dua. Okay, Wajet, life force energy, purification, divine awakener. Wajet, the great cobra, serpent goddess, is ancient. She is closely associated with Nekbet, Mother Mut. She was a fierce protector of children and later of pharaohs. From her position on the living Uraeus crown, she spits fire at Pharaoh's enemies. You will find her upon Sekhmet's diadem as well. Wajet spirals her way into our lives, opening and clearing our chakra centers with her Kundalini life force energy. She is a daunting and sometimes fearsome presence. When this divine awakener moves through us, she purifies our motives and gives us the gift of humility. The most important characteristic that she looks for as we approach her. She looks for our humility. To receive her blessings in a merciful way, we must deal with issues around ignorance, greed, and arrogance. We can learn from wisdom or learn from woe, but Wajet assures us that we will learn her lessons and take greater responsibility for our thoughts and actions in the world. She reminds us that it's not now or never, it's now or later. If you have drawn this card, your ego may be undergoing a transformation or an adjustment that will balance your energy so that you can handle the power of this goddess. You may be experiencing a potent purification process that can express itself as Kundalini awakening. Be prepared for a major shift in consciousness, leading you from ignorance and greed to a more enlightened awareness. You may wish to make a written inventory of whatever comes to mind that you've been ignoring. Know anything you've been acting out through inappropriate hunger or addictive ways. These are now ready to disintegrate and dissolve as you shift to a more enlightened way of being. If you're hitting a wall or bottoming out on a particular situation, you call on Wajet to help you break through to the other side. Wajet. Some powerful energy Wajet got going on there. Okay, so now we're going to go to Khnum. And Wajet is number 16, 16 to 7, right? 6 plus 1 is 7. I'm into that numerology. All right, so Khnum, he is number 4, which is my number. My number is 4. So Khnum is one of the great creator gods of Egypt. He is depicted with the head of a ram, his horns spiraling outward like DNA spirals. Khnum is the highly skilled master craftsman who creates the eternally evolving varieties of material form upon his potter's wheel. He holds the universal secrets of the organizing principles of DNA and life itself. Khnum's loving and carefully creates all the bodies of the creatures of earth, including humans. If you have pulled this card, Khnum has stepped forward to offer you renewal and physical healing. As he renews your body, he activates the deep memory of the Ka body, the consciousness that permeates the human form and weaves through and around the cells of the physical body. The activated Ka calls forth your connection with your ancient ancestors, the Neteru of Egypt, as well as the power and vitality that comes from that connection. You may feel an actual shift in consciousness and expansion in your physical body when you spend time with Khnum. Khnum Spend time with Khnum and imagine yourself on his potter's wheel. Khnum expresses the foundational principles required for bringing form to your ideas. He helps you enter shamanic realms to find the ingredients for and to create physical manifestations in your life in an ordered, sequential way. When any aspect of your being is in need of renewal, repattering, or repair, you can call on Khnum's potter's wheel with faith and trust, knowing that he will spin you a new form, loving and with great care. This deity reminds you to be solid and grounded with your energy and your connection to the earth. This rootedness or grounding connection allows Khnum to usher you into expanded awareness for the next chapter of your journey. That is Khnum. All right, so the next one is the cosmic influences, and that is Ma'at, Thoth, and Kapira. All right, so the cosmic influences. Let's see where that one is. Cosmic influences is here. All right. So the cosmic influences, Ma'at, Thoth, and Kapira. Ma'at balances the heart with the light of truth, while Thoth communicates with the higher language of wisdom. Meanwhile, Kapira protects the earth as he spins the world through the cycles of change as the initiate petitioner takes the next step in his or her path or destiny. If you pull this card, these great allies are already protecting and guiding you. Notice how the qualities of truth, balance, order, wisdom, illumination, and enlightened communication weave through the stories and cycles occurring in your life in relationship to your question. Sit with the wise ones and remember. All right. So that is the cosmic influences. So those are the 3 cards we pulled from the Anubis Oracle, which is one of my favorites. So now we're going to pull some cards from the Hoodoo Tarot, which I love this deck as well. Alright, what messages do we have today? Ooh, this one jumped up. 8 of Sticks. 8 of Wands. Okay, they're jumping out of here. All right. Page of Pentacles or Daughter of Coins. These things are jumping out of here. 5 of Coins. Or 5 of Pentacles. And the Freeman. Okay. So we got the Freeman. Got the 5 of Coins. Got the Daughter of Coins. Got the 8 of Sticks. Now I know what these cards mean in tarot. But Hoodoo Tarot is just a little bit different. I gotta get one more card out of here though. I like to do 5. All right, we need one more card. Okay, this one here wants to come out. All right, so that's the 5 of Baskets or the 5 of Cups. So what I see here is 8 of Sticks, some hard work being done. Putting a lot of passion into the creation, and some news about some money that's coming in. But it looks like that money kind of get held up because of this idea of poverty. You got the 5 of Pentacles. So it's still a poverty mindset. I think a lot of people are dealing with that right now, breaking through the generational curses and mindset of poverty, right? And so then you have the Freeman. So those ideas of poverty come from, especially if you're a person of color, comes from colonialism and different opportunities that have been taken from you because of the color of your skin or your religion or whatever, your race and all those different things like that. That's where that idea of poverty comes from. But when you realize that you are free, you'll be able to get all of those things that you've been looking for, all of those things that you have desired. You begin to break free from that mentality of thinking that you're less than, because you are not less than. You are so much more than that, so much so that someone wanted to make you think that you're less than who you really are. That's how powerful you are. You're so powerful that they have created whole systems to stop you from reaching that power. Okay? So I need you to definitely step into that and think about that. So I'm going to read what this book here says, because this hoodoo book is really amazing, and I love to go into all of the things that they have here for us. So we are going to go into the court cards. So we got the daughter of, let's see, the daughter of coins. The plant is mulberry. The daughter of coins is serving plates of mac and cheese to her guests. Root workers always insisted that people eat at least a little something when they visited. It is believed that to have hungry guests in the home is not only extremely rude, but also never fails to attract bad luck. Meaning, the daughter of coins reminds us not to overlook or underestimate the importance of what may be considered the mundane aspect of our lives. She is a reminder that it is often in the little things that matter most. On the positive side, she is a hard worker, committed, organized, honest, values tradition, and always wants to do the right thing. On the negative side, she is an anal retentive, pessimistic, stubborn, joyless, repulsive, and fearless, compulsive, not repulsive, compulsive, fearful, and perfectionist. So, but that would be the reverse. It didn't come out reverse for us. So we're just looking at those mundane things in life. So let's see what the freed man got to say. Okay, the elders. The free man, or the fool. And you will know the truth, and the truth will set you free. The plant is Jimson weed. A man is walking away from the tomb of Joshua John Ward of Georgetown County, South Carolina. Ward was the largest American slaveholder, dubbed the king of the rice planters. The man is carrying a mason jar filled with dirt. Who is this young man? Did he know Ward personally? Why did he risk being persecuted for trespassing or witchcraft? Does he have a purpose at all, or is this man just plain crazy? Freedom. It is a state of mind, a state of being, or is it both? The free man doesn't think about it any more than a fish contemplates water. The free man isn't deep because depth, by definition, prohibits unrestricted movements upon the surface. The free man was probably deep prior to the outset of his journey into the unknown, the unfathomable and unpredictable, or he wouldn't have had the wisdom to know that the concept of safety is an illusion anyway. The free man has always been seen by many people getting beaten by life, or in fact had no life at all, because they were afraid to take a few risks. He has heard many people say one day regarding their dream, and heard it way too many few todays. He has conversed with talented acquaintances that felt more comfortable dwelling in abstractions and distractions than investing in their potential. The free man is tired of being so deep, so calculated, so restricted, and so dead. Meaning, the free man card is 0, because 0 is not an actual number, since most people normally don't start counting with 0. Likewise, the free man doesn't count in situations that demand subservience to conventional wisdom or the status quo. The free man is on a whole other level, because he genuinely feels that common sense is for common people. He doesn't think he's better than anyone. He's just accepted that new grass doesn't grow as lusciously on a beaten path. The free man is definitely foolish to most people who encounter him, because he appears to be reckless and immature. But such assessments are only relevant when gain or loss is the focus. The free man doesn't exist in the space where those thoughts flourish. He is more interested in the attainment of wisdom by following his passions and what he knows to be true. wherever that may ultimately lead. The free man has what every great root worker has always had: the courage to follow their calling despite the possibility of dire consequences, and an unshakable faith that made that courage possible. If you received a free man in a reading, consider the following. What is the best thing that could happen if things go your way? What is the worst thing that could happen if they don't? Can you live without ever knowing? Have you received an opportunity that you fantasized about but are afraid to take? Where are you headed? Are you really that deep? Are you really a free spirit? Or are you just a jerk or rebel without a cause? Have you considered the financial or emotional cost of attaining that goal? I like the free man. He has more questions. It doesn't matter whether you like surprises, they're on their way. Are you really as innocent as you profess to be? Has lingering self-doubt caused you boredom and dissatisfaction? The new guy or gal situation isn't who or what they appear to be. Maybe you need to loosen up. Let's go crazy. Let's get nuts. Are you living in the present? Follow your bliss. I like the Freeman. So the Freeman, of course, is the Fool in the Hoodoo Tarot. So yeah, I like that. I like that very much. Let's see what else we got in here. So we got the 8 of Sticks. There we go. That was it. 8 of Sticks. So the 8 of Sticks is a hoodoo woman is peeling wood from a tree just struck by lightning. It is believed that lightning struck wood amplifies the potency of any working. Rapid progress, forward movement, communication, finding a resolution, excitement, whirlwind, romances, gaining momentum, receiving a critical message, eye-opening experiences, being in alignment, ending of delays, travel by air, and successful journeys. We like that. We like that. We like that 8 of Sticks. Go ahead and do that one again. Let's see. I know the five of Pentacles means poverty, but let's see what the Hoodoo Tarot has to say. The plant is nettle. A root worker from Missouri named Sand Nightingale is shown giving 2 down and out people a spiritual cleansing with herbs and rum. Sam was originally from Guinea and was well loved and respected as a storyteller and conjurer in Missouri. Positive, hard times coming to an end. All right. A new job after prolonged unemployment, renewed faith, recovering from financial ruin, improved luck, feeling welcome, rehabilitation, debt repayment, and a light at the end of the tunnel. Okay, so both of those, 8 of Sticks, Mother of Coins, 5 of Coins, and a free man is all good. Let's look at the basket. We got the 5 of baskets. We got 5 twice here. Yep, we got 2 5s and an 8. So let's see, basket, 5 basket. 3 baskets are shown in various states of destruction. 2 remain unscathed beneath debris, despite being bent or distorted. The 2 baskets that survive whatever destroyed the other 3 represent our often untapped inner power and strength. Moving on, finally forgiving yourself, renewed hope, seeking help for emotional problems, recovery, feeling alive again, and letting go of grief, sorrow, and or disappointment. Okay, well, I like that. That's real nice. That's real nice. So now we're going to go into the Angels and Ancestors Oracle card. And we're going to end it with these ones. Okay. Ancestors and angels, what y'all gotta say? What do y'all have to add to this message for us today? This is a good one too. What do y'all have to say in addition to what has already been said today? Let us know what y'all got going on. Okay, this one wants to come out. Warrior, be fearless and stand strong. All right, we're gonna get one more. Ooh, well, maybe we're gonna get more than one more. Okay, I'm gonna take all three of those since y'all gonna jump out like that. Okay, we got mountains, stand your ground. Look at that. Warrior, stand your ground. That's already a word right there. Guardian angel. And snake came out again. I told y'all we just got an Amazonian boa. And here goes snake again. Snake says, shed the old skin. All right, so I'm going to read the messages from out of the book so they can tell us what they want us to know. So for warrior. Message, don't back down. Make your opinions heard. Don't settle for second best, because you don't need second best. You're number one. The warrior is anyone who is ready and willing to know themselves and do what needs to be done in order to get where they want to be. In this deck, the warrior embodies fierce primal love. The warrior within. The energy you can call on to protect yourself, even if you don't think you love yourself. If you are exposed to a situation that could be harmful or dangerous, the steps you take to protect yourself are in fact acts of fierce love. Although the warrior in this card is surrounded by darkness, he is of light. The warrior within is made of light and has the capacity to shine even more brightly when facing darkness head on. Warriors, mount up. So the next one is mountains. Let's see what the mountains got for us. Where is the mountains? Mountains. Hold firm to what you believe in and what you're focusing on, because it is absolutely right. Know that heaven and earth are supporting you. Mountains are strong and wise. They are rooted deep in the earth and reach high into the sky. They have been where they are for thousands of years. They have been home to animals. They have been climbed by humans, and they have seen seasons come and go. No matter what has happened to them, they remain strong, immovable, and unshakable. And so they... Sorry about that. I need to put my do not disturb on. No. Okay, it's 4:44. I like that. Guardian angel is our next one. So let's see what we got for that. Guardian angel. Watch for signs and reminders from your angels and loved ones that they are close by. Remember, they are working hard to guide you. The Guardian Angel card shows the white feather that has become known as the Guardian Angel's business card. Whenever a white feather appears in your life or in this card appears in a reading, it is a message to say to your guardian angels and ancestor guides are particularly close at this time and are there to support you with their love. If you have asked for help with a particular situation, know that there is divine intervention in the works. Yes, we love that. Snake shed the old skin. All right, so we got 3 warrior cards here. Snake, shed the old skin, cast off the old, reveal your true colors, talents, and gifts to the world. In many spiritual traditions, the snake offers powerful medicine. In tantric teachings, it symbolizes the kundalini, which is the powerful serpentine energy within that allows you to reach your highest spiritual potential. When the sacred ones saw a snake in nature or encountered one in a dream, they knew that there was a transformation in the air. For me, the snake card not only represents the shedding of old skin, but moving beyond the limitations caused by carrying the venom of negative thoughts about others or the past. Ashe, let that shit go. Let any of those thoughts about people in the past and what they did and all that, let that go and just keep going forward. Just keep moving forward into your power. I think that all of these, the fact that we got the snake twice here through the Anubis deck and the Ancestors deck, telling us to let go of the past and embrace the future. I think that was really amazing. The fact that we got Khnum, the creator, we got Khnum, the creator, we got the warrior, and we got the freeman that is willing to go his own path, his own way, and not go along the beaten path. I think that's a very powerful message for us as well. I think knowing that the power of the simple things such as serving others can be such powerful medicine for us. Not to overdo, not to overpour, but service, simple service to others sometimes can make all the difference in your life. Okay, so this is my first live. I'm very excited. I'm glad for whoever joined me today. And I'll be back. I'll do this again sometime, okay? All right. Peace, family.